It is time to celebrate 50 golden years of kapa haka. The Matatini Performing Arts Festival has been a space for Māori to showcase our uniqueness, language and culture, and we've seen some incredible performances over the years. Take a look at 2019 winners Ngā Tūmanako. Nawa te kiri. And to mark this special anniversary, they've created the TM50 Project. 50 years being compiled into a keepsake music album, book and documented web series. And here to share just how special this moment is the Matatini board member Annette Wehi and TM50 Project Māngai, project lead Pere Wihongi. Morena korua.
Tēnā koe.
So good to have you both here and to be talking about a celebration of us. And I know 50 years is amazing, and I want to get to that first. But can we talk first about how the stage is a place for us to be us? Hey.
Yeah, you're right. For 50 years, we've been telling our stories through haka, through mōtiatia. So if we look at Ngā Tūmanako, that whole mōtiatia in their last winning bracket was all about the struggle for te reo and to a challenge like we were just talking about before, for us that have babies and mokopuna growing up in the reo, we had kohanga reo, we had kura kaupapa, but what a maumau, he tino maumau, what a waste if all of those that grew up in that system don't use te reo. So that's just one waiata out of a bracket of 7 items that you get to tell your stories. We talk about love, we talk about peace, we talk about our battles before, we talk about political kaupapa, we've talked about suicide, we've talked about the influence of waipiro and the bad effects it's had on us, but this is our time. Our time. If you want to know what's going on in te ao Māori, hara mai ki te Matatini, and over those 4 days you'll get a snapshot of everything that is dear and important to us.
I remember it going back, to Rotorua, right? Those were the first days of te Matatini, but I think back then it was called like the cultural festival, I think it was called back then. But Pere, this, oh man, when I say it's not really new for you, but as you were saying, you were kind of one of the, the last generation coming through.
My very first performance at Te Matatini, losing my matagenity, as they say, was actually only 10 years ago. So in the last fifth of the Matatini legacy. But I mean, look, I was grateful and I was lucky and fortunate enough to watch the likes of Annette and Te Wakahui groups performing and inspiring myself growing up to hopefully one day take that stage. And I've been fortunate enough to stand on Te Matatini a few times, but really, really excited to bring this kaupapa here to Tāmaki Makaurau, knowing...
Yes, next year, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Knowing that there's so many whānau here and the access to this kaupapa will be much larger. So really excited to see more faces come through to this kaupapa.
You were talking about the wakahuia, obviously Annette, that's you. You and your hubby. So in terms of, leading, in terms of performing, etc., I mean, what is that like? What is that like, not only to be able to lead that, but to be on the stage? And you can come in this one as well, Pere, but to be on that stage.
It's a lifestyle, eh? So all the kapa haka, so our whānau, so it is telling our stories, but it's also about us having that 20 to 25, 30 minutes, if you stretch it out, time to tell your stories. But behind the scenes, what kapa haka has done for us is it's a place for whanaungatanga. So mata waka or rōpū like ours, te wakahuia that are in Auckland, we're made up from all over the place. So we're tribal, pan-tribal. And so it's a place for whanaungatanga. For those of us that are back at home in the regions, again, it's learning our whakapapa, learning our own stories, learning our own kōrero, and connecting that whakapapa through that. So that's what kapa haka does behind the scenes. On stage, you have that moment to represent our people at the highest level. For us.
Tino pūhaihai au i te wai, I mātakitaki au I au koutou.
Kau e pūhaihai.
Oh, no.
Mahi nui.
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, you talk about 25, 30 minutes or 20, 25 minutes, but actually it's months, if not years of preparation. The reason that I say that I'm jealous is because I only did it at kura, and then when I left, and then I feel, you know, sad that I haven't actually continued when I watch you on the stage and just, I love it. But anyway, Pere.
I mean, let's be real here, J-May. Te Matatini is most definitely the epitome of competitive kapa haka, but it's not the be-all and end-all for kapa haka. We have so many different kaupapa, so many different haka ngaho, iwi festivals to really get in touch with that taha Māori and get on stage and experience that. But if we are to look at Te Matatini and what it's created, it's actually an important part of Te Ao Māori, and that it's influenced and inspired so many of us in all of our different chosen fields. And so I think the importance of this kaupapa actually is, yes, it is challenging us to evolve our craft and evolve our culture, but there's also that entertaining factor there as well that really reels in anyone, no matter who you are, to this kaupapa.
Yeah, you talked about Te Ao Māori, but actually Te Matatini is, it's for all of us.
Part of our heritage. You know, we can't ignore it. We can't ignore the reo. And look at the journey of te reo. And Te Matatini's been a big part of that as well. For, you know, going back to Te Wakahuia's entry in 1986, there were very few, like less than this many speakers that were fluent. And look at all of the kapa haka now. You know, so that's been really influential. Te Matatini's been really influential in the revitalisation of te reo Māori and the way that we connect with people. But it is part of Aotearoa's heritage.
Beautiful. Right, we've run out of time. Done, eh?
Pautawa.
February next year, Te Matatini here at Eden Park.
February 21st, Pōhiri at Takaparawhau on that sacred whenua up there, Ngāti Whātua Rākei. And then 4 days of the best of the best.
And just quickly, 50 years. Okay, we can't forget this, 50 years. So we're celebrating with 50 waiata. He hātu.
That's it. And I just really want to quickly make a note as well to Rob Ruha and the amazing work he's done to really directing this kaupapa in terms of the album in itself and really collating 50 songs in an album. And then outside of that, you've also got 50 mini docu-series to accompany each of those waiata, so that we're hearing the song, yes, but we're also learning in depth the history of each of the waiata. And then, of course, you've got a puka puka there available as well to keep, I guess, these stories alive for the next 50 plus years of Te Matatini.
Recognise our legends, acknowledge them all.
He mihi aroha kia kōrua. Hai te kōrero kia kōrua. Thank you both so much for coming in this morning.